Hey, this is Charlie. Welcome to this video. I get a lot of questions all the time, and one of the most common questions is, hey Charlie, what should I expect when I try to give a squirting orgasm to my girlfriend? And that's something that's very important to know, because sometimes many people get very frustrated trying to give a squirting orgasm. Really, there's a lot of frustration. It's not an easy thing to do, especially if your woman has never had it before. So the first thing you have to do is to know if she's ever had one. Because if she's had one, it's a lot easier. She can teach you, she can guide you a little bit on where you have to touch, how she likes it. But if she's never had it before, and this video is especially for those people who've never done it before, you need to go very slow. The first thing, you have to go in there with no expectations. That will save you a lot of frustrations. Because at the beginning, the sensations that she's gonna have are different. She's never had this sensation before. She's never had a squirting orgasm before. So for her, this is all new. The thing is that many men, our sexual ego is very, very, very strong, very high. And we want to give her this incredible orgasm. And we go into this new experience saying, well, I'm going to give you this squirting orgasm. And when you say that, the expectations that she has are very high. And if it happens that she doesn't have the squirting orgasm, or she doesn't even have an orgasm, she may be frustrated, or you will be frustrated as well as a man. So the first thing to do is go in there with no expectations. The only reason why you go into this and you try this is with the goal of enjoying the ride. Make sure you go in there saying, well, I'm going to enjoy this experience, I'm going to enjoy the sensations, I'm going to enjoy whatever happens here, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to simply just let myself go and enjoy whatever happens. And if the orgasm doesn't come, I'll try it again another time. There's no hurry. Make sure you take your time to do this. Sometimes it happens that the girl that's never had it before, she can have it the first day. That can happen, but most of the time it's not so. Actually, sometimes it takes a long time to do it. So first thing, no expectations. One of the most important things you have to do is to bring her to the present time when you're doing this, because what happens is that the biggest obstacle that you're going to have a squirting orgasm is not the techniques that you're going to use, because you probably know already what to do, or at least you have an idea, is her mind. Because her mind, it's what's going to block her in the case of being close to having a squirting orgasm. When she's going to have a squirting orgasm, she is going to have the urge to pee. Her sensation is that she has to go to the toilet, because when she squirts through these little ducts, which are very close to the urethra, and actually the urethral sponge is going to be full of this liquid, this ejaculatory liquid that comes out and it's surrounding the urethra. So her sensation is that she's full of pee and she has to go pee. And again, this ejaculation liquid comes out of these ducts, and for her, that sensation, the first thing she's going to do, her instinct is going to make her flinch. It's going to make her close her urethra and not let it come out. That's the first thing she's going to do. So before you go in there, you should talk. You should talk and make sure that her mind doesn't come in the way, that she's going to learn and she's going to let herself go, and she's going to lose her sphincters when it's about to come out. She has to do the same thing as if she's going to the toilet. She must relax her sphincters. She must relax the muscles that close the sphincters. She has to do exactly the opposite of what her instinct tells her to do. Her instinct is going to tell her close. She has to actually open on purpose, everything. Because that way she's going to let it come out, and she's going to experience that squirting orgasm. If not, she's going to have an orgasm because she will have a vaginal orgasm. She will have a lot of pleasure, and maybe she will have those contractions, but she's not going to let that ejaculation liquid come out. She's not going to have the full release that she could have if she did that, if she had that squirting orgasm. So another big problem is that many people have seen squirting orgasms maybe in porn movies, or maybe in some videos where they see this woman that ejaculate like a lot of liquid, and that can happen. A woman can ejaculate a lot of liquid. Once she's experienced most of the time, she will be able to ejaculate a lot of liquid. But in porn movies, for example, what they do is they fill up the vagina with water or with any type of liquid, and they fake the orgasm. A big gush of water comes out of her vagina, actually, which is not real, and it looks like a squirting orgasm, but that's just done. It's a fake. It's a movie. It's an entertainment. It's just made for masturbation purposes. So really, many men go in there, and if the woman doesn't ejaculate like that, they're like sort of like frustrated. The fact is that not all women ejaculate the same amount. Just like men. Men, we don't ejaculate the same amount of semen. Some men ejaculate a lot because they produce a lot, and some men produce less, and they ejaculate less. Same thing with women. Some women ejaculate a lot of liquid, they produce a lot of liquid and they let it go out because they relax, and some women ejaculate only a few drops that come out, just a few drops. So don't get frustrated, because once she has done that, that means that she's doing it, she's experiencing it. Sometimes what it can happen when she doesn't ejaculate so much is that maybe she's holding it a little bit, and until she lets it go, the first time she might hold it a little bit. Once she gets experience, she's probably going to ejaculate more and more and more. And also one thing that's very important for having big ejaculations for a woman is that she's very aroused, because the more aroused she gets, the more ejaculation liquid she will build, and the more it will come out. But the amount of liquid doesn't mean that the orgasm is not strong. It doesn't mean that she's not having a strong orgasm. She's having the orgasm, and it's strong as well. The most important thing is to see progress. When you start to see how it develops, how you get better and better, and she gets closer to the orgasm, and when she has a few drops out, then it's very close to maybe having a bigger orgasm. Fact is that a squirting orgasm is very, very strong, it's very intense, and she will probably shake, her body will shake quite a bit when she has a squirting orgasm, and the more she has and the more she gets comfortable with it, the more she will probably shake, and the stronger this type of orgasm will be, because she's going to let it go, she's going to flow, and she's going to let it all go out. Okay, just make sure that you get some towels, and make sure that everything is comfortable for her mind to really loosen up and let her sphincters relax. So that's my tip for squirting orgasms expectations, because really it's something that's very common, and I hope this serves you and this helps you when you're trying to do and experience this type of orgasm. So that's it for this video. I hope it serves you. Make sure you comment down below, 2 thumbs up if you like it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and visit my website for more information and get deeper into this type of information at sexualrevolution.online. Thank you. I'll see you later. Bye.